Rich here at Collector Car Gallery. We're looking at this 1987 Mercedes-Benz 560 SL for a potential online buyer, and we're kind of different than our other videos. We're, I guess, on location here, looking at this vehicle for this customer. It is a service we do provide here at Collector Car Gallery, and what we'll do, just like all of our videos that are in our warehouse, we'll start right here at the driver's side front, and we'll probably break this video up into a few different segments, exterior and interior. We want to make sure we give a really good representation of this thing for someone who is potentially buying it sight unseen. So first, overall general impression of the car on the exterior and the paint. It is very nice. I can tell it probably has had a repaint before. Very few minor blemishes on the exterior of the car. Black color combination, but it is more of like a pearly type black, not a jet black like in some of our other vehicles that we've seen. So right here at the driver's side front fender, we'll first take a look at some of the soft parts here on the front. The bumperettes look good. The bumper's in good condition with very minimal wear, minimal pitting. Actually, the front bumper is in very good condition. One small minor ding right here, but overall very good condition, I would say. Headlights on the driver's side are in good condition. All these small stainless bezels look good. I can tell that, like I said, the car had been repainted before, but it looks like a lot of this stuff came off during the repaint. So that's very nice. Pinstripe on the car. It's just a pinstripe tape. Could be removed, could be left on. Either way. Fit and finish is on the hood. So fit of the hood is very uniform on both sides. I don't notice any big dings or fish eyes as I'm looking at the hood. As we look down the profile of the car, you can, like I said, you can tell that there's been a paint job on the car, but I look at cars all day long. I'm not saying that anybody else would be able to spot this on the car, but you can see some signs of some previous body work, and maybe a few little maybe one or two door dings down the side of the car. Chrome wheels on this car. I would say for the age, they're in very good condition. Tires are new, and the underside is impeccable with regard to rust damage, so very, very nice. As far as that goes. Rubber rail down the side of the car looks very nice. I mean, fresh even, I would say. So one small little rust bubble starting right here, you can see. That would not bother me too much, to be quite honest. I'm not even sure it's repair worthy. Fit of the door looks nice on the front side with the fender. Mirror on the driver's side is in very good condition, I would say. Chrome is nice. A-pillar, we have a few little nips and chips, I would probably just have this repainted, to be honest. It's so easy enough to segment this from the rest of the car. I believe the other side was like that as well, if I'm not mistaken. So right here we can see a few of these little door dings. Let me get the police so I can see a little bit better. Right here you see a few of these little door dings, 1, 2, 3 maybe. I would say that the marks here could be polished out, and then these door dings could be rolled out very easily also. And I will say, this paint job, I do believe that the car was primarily taken apart to be painted. So, you can see just a little bitty little dust speck, in the car. You'd have to be a professional probably to even notice that. A little chip here, maybe about the size of your thumbnail, 2 of them. But overall, I think those could be touched up relatively easily, and someone could still enjoy this car. Rear driver's side chrome wheel looks nice. We'll do the top after this. Got maybe one small blemish right here in the paint. Could probably be buffed or polished out. Rear bumper is in very good condition. The bumperettes, like the rubber bumperettes and the end bumperettes, are in very good condition. Let's see, chrome, a few little dents and dings, you know, like luggage type dings from getting stuff in and out of the car, but no rust to speak of, at least. No rust, just some scratches, some light surface scratches. Taillights are in good condition. Got some light pitting, kind of heavy pitting on this chrome piece here. This is a great kind of like do-it-yourselfer though, chrome, rechrome, you know? Like, I mean, you know, you want to screw around in your garage when it's cold outside or something, this is probably easily removable. Take it to a chrome shop. You could probably buy a repop for about less than you could rechrome the thing for though. So, trunk fit is good on both sides. It looks very nice. No dents or dings in the trunk that I can. One small crack in the paint right here. I think we can see it. Right here. See that? So one small little star in the paint. Kind of see it right there. Right there. Okay. Not a big deal, I don't believe. Trunk's nice, got a full-size spare in it. I already looked. It does not appear to have all the jacks and tools. However, actually there may be a jack under there. Actually, it does have a factory lug wrench, and it does look like, I do not believe the jack is there. Okay. Trunk looks nice though. And let's see. Yeah, underside of the trunk deck looks good. Fits nice. As we look down the passenger profile of the car, the car's just a little dusty right now, but we've got a few light surface scratches on the car. Again, the rear passenger side chrome wheel. These wheels are in good condition for sure. As we look down the profile, I don't really see any dents or dings on the passenger side. Looks pretty nice. Fit looks good. Rubber rail looks nice. Got a few minor scratch right here. Could probably be wet sanded out, polished out. The car could really stand for a full detail, you know, for sure. And I think it'd stand pretty tall with a good detail. We'll do the hard top after this, after I finish the body. Passenger side mirror, quite pitted actually. Probably could stand to be redone. The A-post on the passenger side has had a few little airbrush repairs, and I would just paint this piece. Windshield looks nice, and very, very minor, just peppering on the windshield. No major cracks or anything like that as far as I can see. So the passenger side front fender looks good. Maybe one very minor, this is an easily PDR rollout type little ding, barely worth noting. And let's see, bumper on the passenger side looks very good. Bumperettes look nice. The chrome is aged, but definitely original. Maybe a few very small dings. One headlight busted on the passenger side. Not a deal breaker for sure. Not a huge deal. Top side of the front fender, you know, these are the areas where everybody would put their elbows, you know, to work on the car. This looks fine. Looks very nice. And the chrome wheel on the passenger side looks good also. I would not try to redo these chrome wheels at any time for this caliber car. It looks very nice just the way it is. So let's do the hard top here real quick and finish looking at the rest of the glass, and then we'll pop the hood and maybe we'll get into the interior. Hard top's in good shape. So the stainless ribs down the top look like they're in good condition. Dents and dings around the hard top are very, very minimal. I don't really see any to speak of. on the driver's side. B-post here looks nice. And again, the rear glass is in good condition also. One small little rust bubble starting maybe right here. Not a huge deal. Not a candidate to repaint for sure. You'll probably get into more trouble trying to mess with something like that. I wouldn't even mess with it, to be honest. And for most people, this top probably just sits on a rack somewhere anyway, so I certainly wouldn't mess with it. All this stainless and trim looks very nice. I want to add also this all this stainless here, and the bows on top look good. Very good, actually. Better than probably most I've seen. So let's see. Let's pop the hood, and we'll look in the engine compartment real quick. Okay, in the engine compartment, let's see, you know, radiator support looks good. Everything looks pretty original under the hood here. It's definitely had like a new hood liner put in. You can definitely tell the vehicle's been painted. You know, you got a little bit of a tape line here, a little bit of tape here. Same for up here, a little tape line where you can see it's been painted, but overall, you know, very acceptable in my opinion. And let's see, engine compartment looks tidy. It looks good. So the yep, trans fluid looks okay. We'll check all the fluids and stuff and do some pictures of that after the video's over with. But we'll go ahead and leave this hood up for a moment. Let's go ahead and dig into the interior here real quick. So on the interior, let's go ahead and just remove this real quick. So on the interior, we'll start with the driver's door panel. Driver's door panel is in good condition. Weather stripping is just, you know, a little cracked and worn, but overall in good condition. Not a candidate to be replaced yet, I don't think. Driver's side door is in good shape. The interior panel, top side looks nice. Armrest looks good. Maybe a little bit of repair work has been done here before, but you'd have to be a professional to see it for sure. Rockers look great, and the jams look good as well. Driver's seat, so this car's black. Driver's seat, I mean, for the miles, it looks like it's held up very well. Piping is solid. The seat bolsters are nice. This would all kind of condition out very nicely, in my opinion. Maybe there's been a few repairs done back here, in my opinion. Okay, this looks like there's been a few little things done, but again, I believe you'd have to be a professional to know the difference. Okay, carpet is very nice. Yeah, carpet's nice in the rear cargo area. Maybe just a hair faded, a little more faded back here than in the rest of the car, but still very good condition. Excuse me. Okay, so the one second, let me move this seat back. Sorry about that. Okay. Overall, Driver's seat looks good. Perforated leather looks nice. Floor mats are very nice. The call it the knee panel looks good. Steering wheel looks like it would come right back. The leather wrap steering wheel, excuse me, sorry about that. Leather wrap steering wheel looks like it would come right back. Looks like it's in good shape. Center armrest is in good shape. Maybe a few little bitty wear spots back here, but honestly not that big of a deal. Console looks good. Pretty standard problem here with these late 80s, really all the SLs of this era. This crack in the wood grain, so pretty common. I know the kit can be purchased. The tower looks good though. All this looks very nice. This is passable though, okay? Like a lot of people might not even mess with this, but there are some cracks right here in the pillar. So we'll do a function test also and function test everything before we leave and make some notes. Dash, we got some pretty significant cracks in the dash, okay? Could they be repaired like on the cheap? You know, there are places out there that could resurface this dash for you, or like repaint it and then mend this thing for probably a couple $100. But you know, you might want to look into a repair, a complete repair. So we'll buzz around to the passenger side here real quick. Okay, passenger side door panel looks good, and weather stripping is nice. The interior door panel looks good. No issues to speak of there. Yeah, this is very nice. All this is really nice. Looks good. Jam looks good. Rocker looks good. Again, we see some tape lines here, you know, where stuff had been painted, but not a big deal. Rockers are nice. Passenger seat is in excellent condition. Again, maybe some really small repairs have been done to the backside, but nothing to get in a fuss over. Okay. Factory floor mats look nice. Headliner's good. Visors have some small cracks in them. Yeah, this is pretty normal stuff in the visors. So let's go ahead and start this thing. And I have some photos of the underside that I'll go ahead and send to this buyer, but we'll probably just start this thing real quick and just see. Pardon my video here. Reach over and shut this door. Shut this door. Okay. So okay. Radio's working. Odometer shows 167, 645. No dummy lights on the dash. Engine sounds good. Window up and down. Passenger. Window up and down driver. Looks nice. Excuse me. Check the headlights. RPM gauge working. Now here we go. Check the AC here real quick. This recirculation light maybe is not working. And maybe it seems like the fan speed is not quite kicking on as fast as it should. Turn signal's good. Everything sounds okay, nothing too alarming. The lights are working. And looks like tail lights are all working. Brights are on. And we'll go ahead and shut it off. Okay, guys. Okay, so this will finish up our walk around on the top side. I'll grab some pictures of the underside, and then we'll also do a few we'll do some pictures with the soft top on also, and then we're gonna go for a test drive, and we'll check some function stuff too of the car. So all right, guys, 1987 560 SL. We're, I guess, on location here, Orlando, Florida. So thanks a lot. Collector Car Gallery, this is Rich.